Is it ready? Are we rolling? Can we start?
Rolling.
Perfect. So, guys, actually, we have been working really, really hard for a long, long time. And I've been wanting to take out this half an hour, which we have finally got. And just to relive some of the memories, because I believe those memories and how we started off have always given us power. This is a time where we want to take the next jump, do great things. So, I think, Renu, I would like to start with you. Tell us, how did we start Stadium FC?
I think we started Stadium FC in 2010. And this thought came with Nishant when we had moved to Bangalore and looking for a good academy. And then the thought came that, okay, why don't we start our own? We started from GKVK with one coach, 7 kids, all friends of Nishant. And so we had one coach, I think, named Stanley. So that's how the journey started.
Right. So I remember that Nishant wanted to learn football, and we went to an academy called SPT at that time.
Right, and
Which was in Sarjapur, yeah, and we were in Hebbal. So as parents, we started to take him to SPT a few days, and then we realized how difficult it was for us to, as every day take our child to such a long distance. And I think that was one of the catalysts where we decided that, okay, let's try and do something for our children here itself.
right.
You remember, Lucky?
Yes, nice.
And then how you guys had gone to meet
Different friends.
Chancellor.
Yes.
And then you guys requested for a space. You were there, Lucky, at that time, right?
Yeah, I was there in that time when we went there.
Tell me a little bit about it, because you guys were more in the front to secure that place where we started from in GKVK.
Actually, on that time we was looking for some place to start it up for football academy. So any place we went around the place, but there was not such kind of football field and all. Then I think me and Renu, we went there. We have discussed about the football.
A little louder.
Okay, so we have discussed about football. We wanted to do it. They do have a football ground, but they was not maintaining it. So I think I still remember how we have started. The bushes was there. We have made it clean and made it level and properly. And we try to utilize some kind of pole.
We got the goalpost done
ourselves.
I think they're still there in GKVK.
They're still.
Yeah. And there were 7 children, I think, along with Nishant, his friends from Shobha, our colony. There's 7 of them. And then we started that initiative there.
Yeah.
And see how from that time it has grown to what we are today.
Yeah. Today we have around 350 kids with us all over. So I think that's with the time, I think we have improved, we have learned. So with the time, I think we have improved as well to run.
So tell me, at that time also, and today, of course, since Nishant has moved on, but at that time when you were a mother also, and when we started off our work in GKVK, you were also an entrepreneur. Of course, at that time, we did not think that we want to run a business.
Right.
But we were simply creating something for our child, like any normal parent would do who wants to give the best solution to their child. So how did you manage as a mother and as a person who was also in forefront to organize everything?
I think that was a hard work, but I really wanted to do something for my son Nishant. And I didn't feel that I'm doing something extraordinary, because that was I really wanted to do. So that with the flow we had done, we were in GKVK going every day for the sessions. We were so excited that, okay, today we have a session, let's see what the coach will teach. And then there was first international coach who visited us in, I think, 2 years time.
Yeah.
We had Ozea Bange who visited us.
Yeah.
And that was a real eye-opening, that
Yes.
changed whole perspective towards football. I mean, for me, it's always been a business, but I always wanted to learn, and I have learned a lot from that end where I know nothing, and to now. I think 12, 15 years down the line, even I have learned, a lot having football in our life. So Oze was first, and then we had Bolton Wanderers who came in. We had Brentford, we got in. So that was like just that we wanted to learn with the time. I mean, Nishant was learning with whatever we had, but then we also have grown with time.
I think I really want to take this opportunity to express what I really feel about Oze. I think one of the finest football professional I have come across. Really, really disciplined and very high principles. And he went out of his way always to give us whatever knowledge he could give. And I think he has had a tremendous contribution in shaping our thoughts and our commitments towards what we are doing.
Yes,
So
true.
that was really, really nice that we came
I
across
think
him.
along with Oze, it was Gabriel who
Yeah,
was
Gabriel was a
nice.
fantastic person,
Then
absolutely.
Antonio came, also a very,
Antonio also,
yeah.
yes.
So with them, we had learned a lot,
Then Steve from Bolton
Steve
Wanderers.
from
Yeah.
Bolton Wanderers. So we still remember all
Yes.
those fine people who have come in our lives and taught us a lot of things other than football also. I mean, we are still good friends.
Yeah.
Now and then message them, and so that's fine. But then, yes, I mean, that's how we have grown from there.
So lucky football is a tough business. That is what I have realized after so many years of working. At that time, we had no clue about about being a football coach or running a football academy or the football business. Over the years, we have realized how tough it is if you really want to do a great job, right? Because at that time you were young and you could have moved into any side of business or any direction in life, but you chose football. So tell me, at that time, what you thought and what pulled you into football, and then a little bit about the journey.
That time I was, because I was very close with Nishant. So like it's like playing with Nishant and all. So I always keep Nishant was essential, because if I really wanted to help him, I really wanted to see his playing and all. So that was the push for me also to coming into the football, because I really wanted to see him playing. So and I really wanted to be part of his journey of football, which actually he tried, and he went through the BFC, and he tried to achieve some good level of football and all. But I really, like, as a parent of of course you are part of this life, but as I am his uncle, but I really wanted to be part of his journey of football. And because I know some time back, like, if he become player, then my name also will come.
Selfish.
So my name also will come. So that was a little emotional touch. I didn't take a decision like mentally, like, oh, I have to be going this,
Just
because
happened, I think.
it happened
Yeah.
through the Nishant only, everything. Yeah, that
But I
was a.
think we worked as a family. I mean, it's a more family centric business than than
I think that is also our
yeah.
strength.
So
That we are
that's our
able to
strength.
catch each other, discuss anything, and come to the best conclusion that we feel is good for the players, for the parents, for the academy.
I think we have seen many ups and downs together,
Yeah.
and then we been strength together. We have like all that. We are holding each other's hand. If
I
one drops down, we pull them back.
I think I wanted to add on here one more thing. Like, it's not only we. I think the coaches, good coaches, also work with us. I really want to take their name, like Stanley, Thagrai sir. Those guys are also was there when we was in a situation where it was like
When
we
we
was
were
not
starting
performing
off.
well,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
those coaches was standing with us on that time.
Right.
And where I feel like now upcoming years and on now new generation, they look for their more benefit, and then they look for anything.
Which is fine. I think every professional has to think of their career, their financials, at the same time, they should also bringing that level of commitment. The commitment is the biggest thing.
And I think we should not miss Alex's name.
Alex.
Alex was there from beginning.
Alex is as
And came very far with us.
though he come for a late, but I still love him.
He's not there with us, but then he's still somewhere part of us. He's happy when we're doing good, and
So those people, I
those
think,
people are still.
they somehow those people have contributed to Stadium FC to bring it to this level. Not only me.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think
So that is a small
foundational
initiative.
pillars for
Yes,
us.
yes.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches, like everyone till now, from first to the till now also, good coaches was there with us.
So we have had our journey. We started off this. We had a journey as a parent also. We have been we have been on the running the business of football and trying to provide the best to children. And of course, our objective today is that we want to provide the best that we can for every player who walks into our academy, right? So there I also at the same time I want to understand, Renu, what did you feel when Nishant finally decided that he doesn't want to pursue football? Even though, I mean, he was a football captain, he was excellent in his studies, and he was also putting in his best effort. He was in BFC under 21. He was probably the youngest players at that time, like 16 or 17 years old. When he
16
was
years
sent
old.
to the team, and very fine attacking midfielder. And he was developing really well. And then at one point, because of his injury, he had decided that he doesn't want to pursue football. He tried, but he could not come back because of the pressures of the injury. What did you feel as a parent at that time?
See, there, I felt, it hit me little, but then I still feel that what football has given him, the kind of discipline, um, so something to do in life, he's always excited to play football, making friends, being social, taking challenges, in a very positive way. I think everything he has learned through football. So the challenges were not less for him because he was in Vidyashil, then jumped to St. Joseph's, traveling for him, going for practice early morning, of course with you, but then practice early morning, 4:30 we used to home,
football stadium
and that's like every day. So that was a big commitment. Then coming back home late evenings, homework, doing good in exams, even then. So he's been very, very committed, and I think most of the credit should go to sports. So that's, and I'm happy whatever he achieved. And I think it's also a good decision that he wanted to pursue his studies, but he still play football. And while being out of India, I think where as a family we are not there, he has his sports with him to make his, uh, socially involved with other people living there.
Lucky, how do you feel? Because you had also been supporting him and working with him.
To be very honest, I feel like it was so early to take such decision playing into the immediately to the senior because he was just coming out of it. I really wanted to see him playing at least 1 or 2 years with the in the development where he can be mentally and now I get to know in between the team and all.
Going to the
See
topmost team.
directly to the senior team and all. Which he will get the advantage can he get like he can get a little bit more confidence before he's hitting the senior team. And which I feel like that injury make him. Yes, of course, we was part of his journey for football. It hurt us like he's quitting from the football, and he's not able to. Though able to see him like he's going to the physio, strength and conditioning. That guy have really worked hard and try to achieve his dream towards the football, but he's not able to because I think back-to-back injury hit him. More than us, I think even he got hurt. Like he really wanted to get into football.
He wanted to achieve, but then I think he understood that
Yeah,
it
he
is
understood.
fine.
Yeah.
As a parent, if I look back, I really regret that I did not have anybody to help me or guide me. The kind of workload that their training was having on him. While the coach, of course, was excellent, but I think somewhere somewhere the training load was really high, which led to injuries to players, including to Nishant. And despite the best support that we could give him, he got affected and could not come back with the same intensity and commitment that he had. And I think he was today, if I look back, he was an excellent player material who could, over a period of time, could have made it easily to the national level had we had that support and guidance how to look after a player. And I think that is what we have learned.
We were also new into this, we didn't know how much pressure a child should go through.
Yes.
I think like us, there are many other parents who have aspirations along with the kids to do well both ways, but then we don't realize the pressure a child is going through. Difficult to manage here because in India, National Institute of Open Schooling is not very recognized, or it's like underrated. But then what I feel is, if you want to take one of the, if a child want to play, then education has to be little in a comfortable way. And if education, then playing has to be, so it has to be managed really well, which we don't understand sometimes, and it leads to the injuries and pressure and all that.
These are the lessons with which Stadium FC has evolved over so
Right.
many
I think I
years.
want to add one more thing. Like, I still remember Thyagras sir have spoke to me regarding when he was part of the our team, and when the decision was there that he will move out, and then time he told, I think I still remember that he said he's too young for that. He needs some time. And that time even we was very excited, he's getting into the senior and all. But I feel somehow, somewhere experience speak.
Yes. No, so exactly. So that was the time we as parents were excited. Oh, our son is into a kind of a very senior team and well-known team, and we were looking at that. But we missed this important part that actually a player should move up in the step by step. And even if he goes to a better club, which of course every parent would like and every club would like, but there should be a environment in which that young player can be looked after. Right. If that is there, it is fine to move up, and because that is the ultimate goal, right? But I think unfortunately at that club also, while they were focused on youth, but there was no supporting environment in terms of physio, in terms of support or guidance, nutrition. So nothing was there. So I think lessons, as I was mentioning, that we have evolved, and I want to keep these points alive in our whatever we do every day. Yeah, the player for us is paramount. Their welfare is very important. We need to keep sharing our educative points to the parents. Some parents will accept it, some will not accept it, but I think it is our duty that we maintain that welfare circle for the players, especially whoever comes into our academy, because our objective is that we support them, guide them, and make them strong to take the big jump. And that is where our the heart of Stadium FC's soul lies. I then want to understand, now as we have evolved, we have moved on to running a full-fledged academy. We have a residential academy. We have a grassroots academy. Local children come and play with us. Children from across the country come and take admissions with us. And how does your everyday life look like now?
My life.
Yes. Your professional life. I'm talking about your professional life, not about your nightlife, parties and all.
See, I take care of the welfare in the hostel. I also am my main job is parent relationship. To understand what parents' requirements are and how we can fulfill, and also to let parents know that how their journey is going to be. Like, we should not be in a hurry to make them, let them play in the high leagues and all that. They should have, so parent relationship is actually my job. And also to see the welfare of these kids in the hostel, their requirements,
So how
they
it
should
will be
be.
like when you walk into your
So I
office?
come to hostel, I go through every problem, make sure that everything is kept clean, kids are okay, anybody is having problem, how to take care of it, food, the also washrooms, everything should be kept clean, so that these kids know that somebody is there to take care of the, even the parents should know that there's somebody who is there if the child is in a problem, or if the child needs anything, so they should come to me, and how we can solve, you know.
So, in your interactions with the parents, you must be facing certain times where it is very tough to make them understand some of the aspects.
Yes, it is.
So what would you like a parent already to know, or what would you like to tell them about football?
The development of the children.
See, this is what some parents come with the education problem. Some people, they want their children to join the regular schools and then stay here in hostel. I mean, if they want to do that, fine, go ahead, do it. But my suggestions would be that we should not be giving them too much of pressure. NIOS is, don't underrate it. They are doing a good job. So at least, and past players who have enrolled through NIOS, they have done good. Everybody has scored like 80%, 85, 70%, which is good enough for them to continue their education even after they leave football. So it's not the end.
And now we, in any case, have educational partners. We have residency group. We have several other schools which are there. Which are those? The ones that we have?
Shadripuram
Shadripuram school is there, yeah.
and Presidency School.
Yeah, Presidency
University is
also
also there.
University is also
Where
there.
some of our players have already taken admissions,
Right.
and they're there now.
Right.
Yeah.
So once they are after post 12th, I think they can join Presidency University for different type of courses. So Presidency University has been helping us, giving them scholarships. So in that way, they have a good pathway in education. They don't have to just leave their education for football. So they can play both ways.
Right.
Yeah. In Presidency University and also for us.
So lucky now that you are the academy's senior most coach, the academy head coach. You lead the curriculum through your experience of so many years and your education of UEFA B also. What do you think is important for a young player who has the talent, but it needs grooming? What do you think is important for the player, and what kind of message you would like to give to a parent?
The message to the player is you must come to the regular into the training sessions and all, and be part of that, and try to enjoy the whenever the training session, and listen to the coaches, whoever your coaches are there. Make sure you listen, and listen to them and act on that whatever the instruction they give. And I message to the parents is very simple: let your child play, don't be a coach, let coach do the duty. So because if we give them a little freedom on the pitch, but coach has to do the duty which he is having a, of course he'll be having some parameter how to deal with the problems with the coach players. If he's not able to do it, how to bring him back, and if he's not able to performing, which area he weakness area we make it into strength. So coach know everything. So I think the parents no need to be pitch in, and just let your child to be play and let them enjoy, and I think that will help them to the better development of the
In
players.
reality, every parent likes to know how his child is doing, what he can do more, what is his weak areas, what is his.
I think that is okay if a parent want to know. But then problem comes when a parent also want to be a coach, and here coach is also a coach. So the child gets so much confused that because here a child want their parents to be happy, so that he should listen to them. And here coach is putting pressure that you are not doing right, and so child gets so much confused on.
Player gets under double pressure. He has his own pressure to become better. He has a coach who is guiding him. He has a parent who is
Faced a lot of
No,
problems.
in this case, like player can adjust with the coach pressure and all, but it's very difficult to adjust with the parents pressure, because parents think we are right, whatever we are saying we are right. So player always get disturbed between the coach and parents, which his performance drop, and they start expecting. And most of our parents, they don't have a patience level. They feel like if he's in an under 14 team, he's playing really really good, they just wanted to put him into directly to the senior team. And that's what we exactly we was talking just back, what happened in Indonesia. So I think patience is the biggest key for parents as well as for the players also, to have patience, enjoy your game, enjoy your this thing, and I think the result will come.
I think in our journey, we were the first ones, at least in Bangalore, to invite the foreign coaches. And our objective at that time was that we want to see what is the difference between what India provides, Indian coaching environment provides, and what does a Premier League coach provide. And I think that has been the biggest eye opener for us since 2010, 2011, when Mr. Jose Abange came. And that has put us in a path of a very progressive mindset, which makes us different from so many other clubs and academies to till today also, I see. Yeah.
So
And then that has also led us, which you have been leading the national scouting
Effort that we have been doing. Every year we go to so many places, over 10 to 15 cities we go. So tell me a little bit about it. What is your experience as a head coach? How we started it, what has happened, and where we are today?
like of course the coaches from the Europe and all, they come, they share their knowledge and all. But right now in India also, the football culture is getting changed, and it's taking shape. And I think we normally go for the scouting all over India, and we go for the different. And I feel like there's so much good talent is there in India, yeah. But there's so much talent in each and every state. There's this beautiful talents are there, but only the problem comes into that, like they are parents which they don't allow them to move out of the houses and all. They want them to be focus on the study. We do, which I know, okay, like we know like study is an important part of the player journey, but restriction comes over there because in their state there's no such kind of football is happening. But though, like help of now Karnataka State Football Association, they are doing fantastic job in Karnataka, Bangalore, where the more football is coming up. And I think next 2 3 years it will be more rush towards the Karnataka only, because they are having a more talent, more competitive leagues and all these things in a proper way. They have one of the good association. They have a proper what do you call this calendar system and all, when the league is going to be start, who will be, which league will be there. So those system. And I think uh, if any player wanted to career wise in football, we want to take it up, they have to come out of the house.
absolutely.
And then they will start. Maybe they are good or bad, but until you will not come out of it, we will not able to see
It's
in
not
that.
only about learning
Yes.
football, it is about building yourself.
Building yourself, correct.
Out, you interact with other people, other players, you are building your own daily schedule. So there is a lot of discipline that you develop, and everything finally comes back to you as a person and how you are learning football eventually, and then becoming an overall player.
In the scouting purpose, like most of the players also expect like they can make it free for everything and all. But I just wanted to make them understand, like, yes, the scholarship is have value. It can only given to the specific player which we are looking for it. We cannot offer to everybody and all.
Right.
In anyways, all the clubs, everybody has doing it. So they cannot give the scholarship to everybody. We have to give the scholarship to the specific person, specific position. This is what I'm looking for it. Okay, let's take him now.
Right.
And because if we are taking him, it's not mean we are taking him for 1 year. It should be a long term, like how we are taking the players in a young age, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They will be staying and then continuously be working on it. Yes, after that we will be start getting a result for once he reach under 15 and all. And yes, it's not like that. If we are not selecting them, you are not good players. We will not offer you that much scholarships and all. We will offer you where you can take care of your food, stay and all. And the transportation, though, like Bangalore is one of the very expensive city across whole India. So I think player has to understand that. everything.
But we have built this academy, which is for the players, because we started from a player. We had no intention of doing the business. This academy has been built for the players, and player welfare comes first in every possible way. I think that we have to keep it our heart always. And in that pursuit itself, like we had in the past invited Mr. Jose Bange, then we worked with Bolton Wanderers, then we worked with Brentford FC. The whole journey has been for us. Morathalas from Spain. So
And now we have CD Laganes here.
Laganes. Yeah, so the journey has been for us about learning. We want to take the best practices which can be applied in the Indian environment and offer the best to our players. So now that we are working together with CD Laganes as their official India partner, tell me when I came back to you for the first time that okay, now we are going with CD Laganes, what did you think? Because I know you are somewhat critical of these things, but I have my own reasons. I will tell you later on. But what did you guys think?
My honest answer will be like, let's believe in Indian coaches.
Let's believe in Indian coaches.
We are also working hard, and it's not like we don't like them. Of course, we are going to learn, but I think our Indian coach is also working really, really hard.
Of course, of course.
And I think though the period of 5-7 years back and now is a huge difference with the education system of Indian AFC education system, and the new body is there in All India Football Federation, which is a Bhavik Nagul sir also there. So he is guiding the very good pipeline for the young coaches and all, how that his thing will work. I think this thing. But honest answer is, now is the time to believe in Indians.
I think it is fine to build. Indians, of course, it is okay to. Of course, we are Indians and we have to go in an Indian way. But then bringing them from outside, it doesn't mean that we have to change something. It's about to know how they do and how they are up to that level and why we are not reaching there faster. So that is the way to know from them what's actually where we are lacking. What we should do. So it's about knowledge to us, then to the players.
Yes.
And we should not be changing anything because they have a different level of players and we have a different level of players. We are doing good in India, but then of course we have to reach up to that level and what we should do. So need to know from them. That's how inviting them to India is always good.
Yeah, it's good to have any this kind of partnership with the foreign clubs and all, because you can sharpen us your skills or mythology or philosophy areas and all. It will always help you.
That was my goal, because clubs in La Liga, clubs in the English Premier League, they operate at a very professional level with a very high level of talent and high level of competition. So they are working every day also to improve their own ways of working. What works best for it, to develop a talent or to find a talent or to support a talent, etc. So the idea has been that we go to a club, and I think Spain is closest in terms of our physicality when we compare India and Spain, and Spanish football in any case is world renowned. So that's why I reached out almost to half a dozen clubs across the world, and then I felt that this club can be suitable partner for us, because one, we have an opportunity and they're open to that we can deep dive into how they are doing things there, their methodology, their learning, their experiences. They have players coming from across the world, including Latin America, African countries, etc., where there's a lot of talent, supposedly. And the idea is to use this opportunity and this relationship, build this relationship, of course, for both sides, but also to take this opportunity to go there, stay with them, be a part of their coaching team and learn how they're actually doing the things, and then bring the best of the things which we can implement as part of Stadium FC. Make our today's status more stronger with that knowledge. That is the objective. So it's again a continuous learning process only for us, and of course it does open a door for us that if we have players who have potential talent, They can go to this club's academy for a short visit, long visit, medium visit. They can go with education options also for a long term. So that door is open if somebody wants to avail, right? And who knows, tomorrow there can be a talent which such a club might recognize and they say we want to retain this player. So it's a matter of time. So the idea is to keep the doors open for ourselves as well as for Indian talent and see how best to take this forward. Time will tell. In any case, the two coaches from CD Laganes are here for this week. They will finish their program tomorrow. Then they will go back, and we have further plans. In any case, the coaches will keep on coming. We have plans that our coaching team will go there, stay there and see the actual things happening, and that is the biggest plus point for me that I want to do. You have interacted with the coaches here today, right? I mean, last 1 week we have been interacting. We have been sharing their methodology. What do they do? What do we do? Tell me a little bit about that.
I think we are also doing more or less same only. The thing is, like, they made the system which they follow from the junior team to the senior team, which they follow the system, and their methodology remain the same for the younger players and the senior players, what they have to do. And I think in our system, like how we are dealing with the younger one and how we are dealing with the senior one, it's a like younger one. Of course, we have the technical ability for to developing them and all, but they have the game oriented training plans and all these things, which I feel like we are also not very like, it's not like we cannot say like we are in a different direction. We are also the same direction only, but some areas which we learn, like we can fix it up, might we can get a good result. It's just to implement and get the experience, like is it working or not working. If it is working, very good, let's go with that. If it is not working, we can change again.
Right.
So
we have additional perspective which we feel good, but we can try it out and see how it works best. Yeah. So Renu, if you have to give a message to the players and the parents, what would that message be? See, if I have to give a message, for example, what I'm wanting to know from you guys, if I have to give a message to a player, I would say, one, you have to dedicate yourselves. If you are really serious, you have to create your seriousness. You have to be disciplined. Just like your education, you have to give the disciplined hours to football on a regular basis. Just like you listen to your teacher in the school, you have to listen to your coach, your physio, your SNC coach in the club. If you want to become a good student, the same way if you want to become a good footballer. And there is no escaping of hard work. I see a lot of players who are looking for shortcuts to moving from year after year to another academy, another club, to another higher club or a lower club, but there is no escape from hard work. You got to put in that hard work. You have to drive yourself. And if you are doing it right, there will be 10 people who will watch you and they will give you the opportunity to move up.
And what I want to say is rest and good nutrition is very, very important. I mean, since I have my kids playing football, I know that rest is so important. I mean, sometimes, and the phone is a big culprit.
Right.
And sleeping on time, eating right food. So, kids who want to be footballers, they have to understand that they have to live life of a player. It cannot happen that they live their leisure life and then expect that their body should give them the best result. It's not possible with their hard work.
So that
That reminds me that Natanya, our daughter, who has done sports nutrition, she has gone on to Liverpool, done a specialized full masters in sports nutrition. Now she's taking care of Olympic players with this IAS JSW Institute in Bellary. We have to ask her to help us more. She's already helping, but I think she can give us far more stronger input, which we can bring in back into our academy. So my also last message would be that parents would be that I think this academy has been built by the parents, by the football parents who have done the journey. We know what a player feels, we know what a parent feels. And this academy is for the players and the parents. That is how I would dedicate our efforts towards. We have seen a player evolve, grow into a very and go into a very high talented team level. And with that learning, we have built this academy, what it is today. We still have to go very far, of course. And we have taken the opportunity to learn from some of the best clubs in the world. And we know that behind the scenes, our coaching team, our physio, our administration team, everybody is really working full time, very, very hard, which sometimes it is difficult to bring out in the open. But we stand committed to our every player who walks into Stadium FC's doors with the dream, and we will do our best. Yeah. And to our own people also, we see you, we see the hard work that you people do, and we will make sure that everybody has a great career together with us in the best professional way. Yeah. So I think let's keep our commitments high, hopes high, and continue to work hard. And I also want to call out people who might be out there who want to join us. I think you guys should also reach out, because there are a lot of good people around, good companies around who might recognize a genuine hard work being done over the years, because our journey has been over the years, and it is not a flash which is a sudden thing happening. We have worked hard and we are continuing to work hard. So if there are people and companies who are willing to come out and stand with us in any small or big way, I think we should try and find and reach out to them, because that is how we will become more powerful. There have been individuals and companies who have stood with us, and some of them have moved on and some new ones have come in, but I think that is another powerful area which we need to work on. So thanks. Let's get together every month at least to share our inside thoughts. This is important. Yeah, great. Thank you.